If you want 2026 to be different, you don't need motivation, you need habits. Today, I'm sharing 5 habits that will completely upgrade your life this year. Welcome to CD Life Upgrade. So, before we go to the habits, make sure you've got a notebook and a pen to make sure you take some notes because these are important habits that will upgrade your life this year. First habit, most of us, we struggle with one thing. Every single day when we wake up, the first thing that we do is we go to our phones, either go to Instagram, go to WhatsApp, scrolling through, you're looking at people's statuses. Now, we want to change that to create a new habit. Now, what do we mean by this? We want to start our day with intention. So what that means is that you want to move away from looking at your phone when you wake up. Now you wake up with an intention. Now you can take the first 10 to 20 minutes of your day by either, if you're a praying person, you pray. If you're a meditating person, you meditate. Now what this will do is it will allow you to plan your day proper. It will allow you to actually remove any negative energy by looking at other people, comparing yourself with what other people are doing. Imagine when you wake up early in the morning, you're looking at some of your friends, they're already posting their achievements and you're not really there yet. What that does, it will just bring negative energy to you. So we want to remove that habit and bring a new habit by starting our day with a new intention, or to start our day with an intention. So what we want to do is take your first 20 to 30 minutes of your day by just blocking everything. Just go on a monk mode just for 30 minutes. If you want to pray, you pray. If you're a meditating person, you meditate. So that's the first habit that we want to start with. Hope you like that one. All right, habit number 2, what we want to do is we want to move our body each and every single day. When you just wake up, obviously you've done your meditation, you've done your prayer time, or you've done your monk mode time by just blocking out the negative energy. So we want to be active. We want to make sure that we are moving our body. So this is what we call the moving our body within the first hour of the day when you just wake up. So I know a lot of people say, I don't afford to pay gym, or I don't have gym. You don't need to go to gym to move your body. You could be doing what we call walking or home workouts. It could be stretching. It could be push-ups. It could be pull-ups. It could be sit-ups, for as long as you are moving your body. So you want to make sure that you are active early in the morning. What this would do, why is this important? It will boost your energy. It will improve your mood. It will build discipline. So every single day when you wake up, you put discipline to say that every single day for the first 20 minutes or 30 minutes, I'm going to move my body. It will just develop that discipline for you to keep doing it over and over again. I think we're all familiar with the saying that says consistency is the name of the game, or consistency is key. So that's our habit number 2, move your body every single day. Let's just go back a bit. Habit number 1 is start your day with intention. Habit number 2 is move your body every single day. All right. Habit number 3, now we want to feed our mind every single day. So the new habit is making sure that we are feeding our mind each and every single day. Now, in most cases, I would say read a book, but I think we are all familiar with how boring it is to read a book. So we don't need to stress about reading books anymore. Technology is moving way quicker than we think. So we can start implementing, or we can bring stuff like podcasts, or you could listen to audio podcasts like your Spotify or Apple podcast, or it could be YouTube. So this is what you want to do. You want to feed your mind with content that is building you. This could be a small video that's teaching you about a new skill. It could be a video that's teaching you about maybe how to make money, or how to save better, or anything that you want to learn, or any content that is actually improving you as a human being. So we want to build that new habit that actually helps us to feed our mind each and every single day. So our habit number 3 is feed your mind each and every single day. Why is this important? Why would it upgrade your life? This is going to help you with better thinking. It's going to help you to make better decisions, because the more content that you feed your mind with, which is better content that's helping you to make better decisions, it's going to keep you ahead of a lot of people mentally. You're always going to be ready to even when you face a lot of challenges, because you're feeding your mind with a positive mindset or positive thinking, then this is gonna literally put you ahead a lot of people. So this is our habit number 3 that we want to implement in 2026. Now, habit number 4, I think this is the most common one. We all struggle with finances. This is my number 1 problem myself too. This is one habit that I want to focus on. Habit number 4 is manage your money with awareness. A lot of us, we make money, but we don't manage money with awareness. So what we want to do is, personally, I wanna start tracking my expenses every single week. There's a lot of expenses that we don't see, or there's a lot of things that we spend money on and you don't see. You only see this at the end of the month. But it's easier when you start tracking this on a weekly basis. When you're out there, maybe it's lunchtime, you could have maybe took a lunch box, but you decided to go and buy a takeaway for 50 rand. If you multiply this by 5 days in a week, you spend about 250 rand on lunch boxes. If you multiply that by 4, then you've probably spent over 1,000 rand just on lunch. We're not talking about other takeaways that you would probably be doing over the weekends. So we want to start managing our finances, or we want to start managing our money with awareness. And the only way we can fix this is if we are building habits that can help us to track this. So now what you want to do is start tracking your expenses each and every single week. Save before you spend. This is one of the hardest things that we all struggle with, saving before we spend. Saving doesn't mean you need to spend 1,000 or save 1,000 rand. If you are able to save a 20 rand each and every single week, I think by the end of the month, you've probably saved around 80 rand to 100 rand. If you increase that each and every month by maybe an extra 20 rand, by the end of the year, you would have saved a lot of money. So saving doesn't mean that we need to start, because we're now building new habits. Habits are not something that you can do once off. It's things that you need to do consistently. So when you teach yourself to start saving those small incomes, like your 20 rands, your 10 rands, you won't really feel like you're saving. But when the year ends, which is what we want to do this year, 2026, we want to look back and say, what did we do? And then we would have seen that, oh, okay, with those smaller 20 rands, those smaller 10 rands, they've actually made a big difference. So that's what we want to do. So why is this important to upgrade your life? It's going to reduce stress. Obviously, finances is one of the biggest stress that we are all faced with. It's going to help you build freedom. You would have more freedom knowing that your finances are well taken care of. You are saving well. Your expenses, you are managing them very well. So this will actually improve your long-term confidence, even your long-term investments, because those smaller habits that you'll be doing, they're going to help you to build for the longer-term investments. At the end of the day, that we want to focus on building multiple streams of incomes. So this is very important for us. So manage your money with awareness. That's our habit number 4. Let's move on to the last but not least, our last habit that we want to implement this year. A lot of people, we say things or we do things, but we don't reflect. We don't look back and say, I wrote down, I said I want to achieve 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But do you actually go back and sit down and say, okay, my day went like this. What did I do wrong? What did I do right? So now what we want to do, or a new habit that we want to implement for 2026, is to end every single day with a reflection. You want to reflect at the end of each and every day. We're not talking about every week or every month. We're talking about every single day. Make sure you are reflecting. Look at what went well for the day. What can you improve tomorrow? Because when you do this each and every single day, you will see that I did not save today. Okay, tomorrow I need to save because I failed to save today on a Monday. Then the following day, then you'll be able to improve, because you're not going to be able to achieve all of these habits in one day. It's going to take a lot of discipline, a lot of consistency. So we need to reflect each and every single day. So our habit number 5 that we want to implement in 2026 is to end every single day with a reflection. Why is this important? This is going to help you to build self-awareness. You're gonna be more self-aware on things that you're doing more wrong and things that you're doing well on them. Then which ones they need to be improved. And it's also going to help you to prevent a lot of repeating mistakes, because you're going to make a lot of mistakes. But when you end your day with a reflection, you would be able to prevent a lot of those mistakes, to do them over and over again. And also, it's just going to encourage growth, which is what we want. At the end of the day, what we want to do, or when the year ends, is we want to have growth, whether it's financially, physically, mentally, spiritually. That's what we want to focus on. Thank you, guys. I hope you've taken some notes with my 5 habits that you want to implement in 2026. This is the first video that I'm dropping on the channel. I hope you like it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, so that you are notified each and every time I upload a new video. More is coming, and drop a comment also on what is it that you want to learn on this channel. There's a lot that's going to be going on in the channel. We're going to be talking finances, health, lifestyle, fitness, just a lot of stuff that's going to be going on in the channel. I hope you like the video. I will see you on the next one.